Blog Talk Radio.
You want it, I got it, anytime you desire. Hustle always ain't stopping, we live with that Endie Fiya, fire. Get it straight to the point, no chaser, no false facts and no faker. Gas, we're on your way, that entertainment news, with a little bit of daily inspiration. Put it off to the side, east to the west, to everyone in this nation. Every week is a celebration, with a girl in motion and an RP4. Switching the keyboard, real no sleepers, giving the game on all we know. So, won't you please pay attention, especially if you're really on your own trying to get it. Need an idea how to make your riches, hit it from the soul, how to do it in the business. Need an interview, can't lose, if you've been better than bruised. This is exclusive for you, these are the tools. We about to bring you the school, and it before it was cool. That Endie Fiya, yo, come get what you need. That's your desire, run with rich and the speed. That Endie Fiya, fire. That Endie Fiya, fire. That Endie Fiya, yo, come get what you need. That's your desire, run with rich and the speed. That Endie Fiya, fire. Endie Fiya, fire.
Yes, it's Thursday. You tuned into another episode of Endie Fiya Live with Nagee and Rich. How you doing, Rich?
Life is good. It's exciting times for me. I can't front. How you doing?
I want to hear about that excitement, though. What's going on?
Everything with global money. Got some things in work. Rebel back in the studio, working on some new music for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keith got some stuff in the works. Billy got some stuff in the works. You know what I'm saying? My girl Radiant, she's shooting a video for our intro. The blog is doing very well. You know what I'm saying? Getting all that new content out there. You know what I'm saying? It's growing. Like, the network is really growing from that. And also, I got a couple ideas. I'm going to bring it to fruition at some point, maybe next year. And that's it for me. What about you?
Let me think. There's so much that's going on. You ever been point where you have so many opportunities in front of you, but you're confined, and no matter which way you turn, there's all these opportunities, but you're just confined. And so it drives you crazy because you want to be at the north doing what you need to do there. You want to be at the east doing what you want to do there. You want to be, at the south experiencing all these great opportunities, and to the east, the same thing, but you have this part of your life that has you confined, and so you just can't do everything that you want to do. That's where I'm at right now, and it's killing me because I'm one semester away from graduating again, and I want to quit. I don't want to do the hospitality. I don't want to do the hospitality industry anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. This is all I want to do. I want to commit, 200% to this industry. And it's so hard because, people are always, telling you, you come this far. So why stop now? And I say it every semester, I'm going to quit. I'm tired of this. I can't do this shit. Rock that 4.0 at the end of the semester, everything is good. But this semester, I don't have no motivation, no energy to do any schoolwork. You give me the deadline and you tell me when it's due, and that's when I have it done. But if you want me to do some shit every week, that's not going to happen because I'm not motivated anymore, with my schoolwork. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just I feel like I'm bottled in, school has me bottled in. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, I'm always telling people that, then back away from it. Chase your dreams and go after whatever it is that you want to pursue that's going to make you happy. And, I don't see myself doing this anymore. So where I'm at right now, I've been, struggling with this, all week. I get a little sleep, I wake up, I dream a little bit, I wake up. And so, like the past, 2 nights, I'm just like, you know what, fuck sleep. I need to just be up and be on music related, and that's where I'm at right now. I don't want to knock anybody else's, in school or whatever, because if it's for you, then that most definitely. And when I started, I thought, it's for me. But now I'm just like, well, this specific degree is for me. But now I don't, I already had everything mapped up, mapped out, like my 5-year plan. And, when I look at it every day, but like at the end of that, it's like a master's in music entertainment, right? So that's what I look at. I don't even look at what's like in between, like the 2 more years that I got to go to finish, and then the next level, and then I don't look at none of that. I just see masters, music, entertainment, So yeah, that's me. That's where I'm at. But I want to talk about something before we're actually waiting on our guest to join us. So before our guest arrives, I do want to talk about something. It is October, and it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And something that I want to stress very, very, very much is that domestic violence is a two-way street, all right? So when people think about domestic violence, they think about what has transpired in a woman's life, and maybe the children's life as well. But there are men who are survivors of, we don't like to use the word victim, survivors of domestic violence as well. And so as I always encourage, in an audience, you never know what someone is going through behind closed doors. So know the signs. You follow me on any social media. I'll be posting signs throughout the month. They're very obvious, for the men as well as the women. And you hear and you see numbers for women because they're the ones who will report. When a man doesn't report, it's maybe because I'm ashamed, I'm embarrassed, my boys are going to think how you let this little woman beat on you or whatever. But domestic violence is more than just the physical. There's the mental, there's the verbal abuse. All of that is incorporated in domestic violence. So just be mindful of your friends, your family, your loved ones, and become more knowledgeable this month so that the signs if you see them, and how to report them, and how to give other people positive words of encouragement on how they can get out, have, that information available. They need to get out. Know your local sites or shelters, in your city or your vicinity. Know where they're located so you can, get someone there if they need to get there. Sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone and just be that individual that other people may need. So that's my 2 cents for the day. Want to get that out there. I mean, there's some other things going on in October as well, but, I work with domestic violence survivors, and so that's very, very important. And, so, but other than that, I got a lot to talk about. I could talk about a whole lot of stuff, to, like, buffer this time. I'm going to give our guests a little bit longer.
But you got to save up for Saturday, too.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to talk about nothing and I don't know anything at this point, like, that's happened. I probably do, but again, my mind is, like, everywhere that it shouldn't be right now. That's another reason why I'm so distracted. Let me tell you, I was talking to somebody last night, and they said, when you are at, and this, I know this, because, I come from a very, very religious family. Everybody, pastors, bishops, reverends, apostles, ministers or whatever. So I, believe it or not, I'm a preacher's kid. So I know all of this stuff. We were just topping it up last night, and the person mentioned, when you get to the point in your life where you're about to have, a breakthrough, you're about to, elevate to another level, the devil be on your track so that you can't accomplish shit, right? So I'm like, yep, I know, I know all of this, right? And my mother sent me something yesterday morning about things that it was about distractions, you know. And the funny thing was, it was because the minister was preaching about it. Like I need to get over here and check these emails over here. Like I was like 2 minutes into it. I'm like, nah, I need to go check these emails. Like I need to text this person. Like I need to call these people right here. You know, I got distracted because it wasn't what I wanted to do, even though it was what I needed to hear and receive. You know, so when you are at people who may feel like, you know, I've worked and I've, you know, prayed and I thought about it and, you know, my faith is really strong and, you know, I feel like I should be, you know, right there. Like I feel like I'm right there. Just know that the enemy is going to come in and he's going to try to, you know, do everything that he can to deter you from what it is that you're seeking to obtain. And so I'm going to say, you know, like I'm back out there dating again, right? So my girlfriend, we went out and I had a date like I'm gonna just chop it up today. We're just gonna chop it up for a little bit. I went out on this date, right? You know, I told you about it. If any of y'all got my numbers or whatever, and you get like a random text message from me, like it'd be just random shit, just call me and find out what's going on because I'm trying to get away, you know, from a date, right? So I had this date, and my girlfriend set it up, right? And it didn't go so well. Like I bore very easily. Like you can't. I need more than looks. At this point in my life, like I need sustenance. If you can't bring anything to the conversation, I don't want to talk to you. Like I don't even want to get to know you no more, you know? So he set us up on his date or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, like I'm ready to go. Like this isn't me. Like I can't do this, you know? And I got really agitated. Like this is why I'm good alone, you know, because this right here, this is just too much drama, you know, to go through all this right here, right? So she was like, nah, this is what you need to do. I'm going to put you onto this site, right? Then I'm thinking, okay, see what happened was she been out of the field for like a minute, right? So she just discovered this site. I already knew about this site like a long time ago, you know, right? So she was like, I let her talk. She was like, I'll put you on this site, right? So I was like, yeah, where's the site? So she told me the site. And I was like, all right, so yeah. I used to be on that site like years ago. I'm going to hit it up again, right? See what's going on. So she was like, but look, this is what you don't do. You don't find somebody in your city. And I'm thinking, honey, come on. Like, you telling me shit I already know, you know? Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, so I'm on this site, and I don't know. You're not supposed to post, like, you know, nudes, and who would do that anyway? Like, you know. Right. But when I look at the people that approach me, it's so hilarious because I get questions like, so, like, I feel like I'm not good enough for you. Like, you look like this glamorous girl, and, like, I don't even know how to step to you. And I'm like, okay, well, strike one, because, again, you don't know how to hold a conversation. There's no sustenance. Anyway, I'm saying all of this to say, when I should be doing my homework and be focused on, you know, completing this one class that I just don't want to be in, my focus is everywhere because, you know, I got 3 phones. So if I feel like if we might can have a first date, you know, you get one number. If I feel like, you know, you're going to be good for entertainment, you know what I mean? If I be like, look, I got an event to go to here, and that's going to be it. You're just going to be like, you know, arm candy, you know what I mean? All right, so you get that number. And then there's another number where, you know, I feel like this is just the hookup line. All right, so you get that number, you know. Now, the hookup line seems to be getting the more, you know, passing out the numbers to, because I'm so picky, you know, I can't really find nobody. And so this one guy last night was like, I can't believe we on air just doing the shit. This one guy last night was like, look, I'm going to make you my wife, right? And I was like, oh, my gosh, you're like the third person to say that today. Like, so you need to show me what you have. And you know what I'm actually trying to do is, while we're killing time here, because I do think that there's something wrong, because, like I said, this artist has been promoting, you know, for like 2 weeks now, him and his management company. So I'm thinking maybe there's something wrong. But what I'm actually trying to do is remove the word from my speaking vernacular is what I'm trying to do, because when people hear what I do, then they're always like, so interview me, like on the spot. They'd be like, interview me. So, you know, that's what I did that with a couple of men to get to know them better and to work on removing the word from my vocabulary. Anyway, this guy was like, yeah, I'm gonna make my wife, and